Good morning, guys, and happy Halloween. It is October 31st, and this is Honesty's second official Halloween. I'm just having some breakfast right now. Matt fed Honesty breakfast earlier. It's 10:52. I woke up probably an hour or so ago. Anyway, Matt made these cool things. Pretty good idea. They're breakfast quesadillas, as he called them. And they've got egg, cheese, and anything else? They've got green pepper, onion, eggs, cheese, and these are tortillas. They're super delicious, and we're dipping them in Caesar dressing. Great breakfast. Now, Honesty's eating lunch, and she had some pork with a little bit of ketchup on it. She has some carrots, peas, Laughing Cow cheese. And then she's gonna have her fruit and her strawberry and banana and water after. She actually wants to skip the rest of those veggies and go for the fruit. That's why I cover it. You love those peas and carrots. Her fever broke. She doesn't have a fever anymore, so that's good. She looks super tired. Aw. It's now 9:24. I haven't vlogged pretty much most of the day. It was a decent day until this afternoon when something just triggered my emotions big time. I feel just like I feel misunderstood by some of my family members, and I don't know. I'm at the point where I regret ever accepting the help from my grandmother. It's bad. It's bad when people start to see you for something you're not, for something you never intended to be. We had an uneventful Halloween. Matt and I didn't dress up, but we dressed Honesty up. Here are some pictures. She was super cute, and the smile on her face when we put that costume on melted my heart, and I felt so much better. It was like there was nothing else in the world but my daughter, and well, Matthew as well. I need to be a happy mother. I need to be, not saying I need to be 100% perfect and happy all the time, but I need to get to the point where I'm happier, more happy than I am upset. And I'm not there. I'm more upset than I am happy most days. She went down for a almost 3 hour nap, or like exactly 3 hours. Reason why I say almost 3 hours is because she kind of woke up and shifted a few times, but she was down napping for like 3 hours. She was exhausted from that low-grade fever and just overall not feeling good. You could tell just by looking at her eyes. Tonight she had a little bit of a temperature again, still low grade. She's woken a couple of times since we put her to bed at 7, and we're wondering if it's just too early because she kind of tosses and turns for a while. But maybe she'll get used to it. We were putting her to bed at 7:30. We'll see. Then for supper, she was going to have some turkey soup, but we just weren't comfortable with it. It was starting to smell weird, even though it was in our freezer, so we're not chancing that. We just threw out the rest of the turkey soup. That means we're closer to her eating what we eat, and vice versa. I do have some lentils and beans as well, but I don't eat beans. Matt does sometimes, but what I'll probably do is she'll have beans because it's always good. I find like always giving her meat 2 meals a day to me just is a little much. I'll probably make her some beans in the next couple of days because we had to give her pork twice because of that incident today, and pork is high in sodium, so I don't want to continue doing that every meal. She had sweet potato, and she also had some cereal, and she had banana. So that was her supper. And then we went to Wendy's. I really wasn't that hungry because I was feeling really depressed and anxious. The whole trick-or-treating thing. We decided not to do the whole we were going to, that was our intention, but because I had such a hard afternoon and I was like crying for most of the afternoon, I just decided that it was best that I leave the Halloween thing for this year. Maybe I'll change my mind next year, but Matt and I feel really anxious answering the door. Like, he didn't want to do it without me, and I didn't want to do it at all. I thought I did, and then we didn't. We could have went to see my family members and Matt's parents because they wanted us to go, but oh, the things I go through with all this, it's so difficult. Anyways, so we're going to just keep dressing her up and try and convince herself to do the door thing, and if she wants to go trick-or-treating when she's older and can make that decision, then we'll do it for her. However, we are just not believing in this whole tradition. Like, it's all about consumerism and gluttony, and that's what I am going through. I spend too much money. Not now, not lately as much. I don't really have anything to spend, so that's that. But I spent too much money, and I ate too much, and I eat too much still. Anyway, we went to Wendy's, and I got I'm all over the place, guys, sorry. That's how I've been in the past few days. It's like ADHD central here. I got a small little burger from Wendy's and a small Frosty. I wasn't feeling that hungry. I'm kind of feeling a little hungrier now that, things have settled a little bit. But anyway, so Matt and I are going to spend some time together soon. And anyway, both the gluttony and the consumerism, it's promoting that at Halloween and Christmas and all those other holidays. And I don't want to shut off those parts of myself completely because there's balance. However, I am ashamed of how gluttonous and how materialistic I've been. And it's got to change. And I'm making that change from here on out. This is like the first time I've been super stressed out and didn't want a huge meal. Wanted to eat way more than I should have, I believe I'm growing. Just in one day, one really hard day, I feel like I'm growing. So this is a good step in the right direction, and I feel good. Tonight, Matt and I are going to spend some time together watching some Last Man Standing and whatever else. Maybe we'll watch a movie. We'll see. I hope you had a happy Halloween, and that if you are going through something difficult, that you find a way to deal with it in the best way you can, no matter what other people say you should do. Just deal with it in the most constructive way that you can and go from there. I'm going to close up the vlog now. Good night, everyone.